thank you.
Go on then.
So, do you eat the whole thing?
No, you just...
What is that, custard?
Yeah.
There, isn't it? Oh my god. Good morning on this beautiful, glorious October day. It is Saturday the 19th of October. We're on the way to Bath. This is Arlington Farm Shop. We've had a really good look around. I've just popped over to like the garden centre bit, but I've set GB up with a challenge. I was just looking at the birthday cards. Now, it's not my birthday until a couple more months, but I have seen the most perfect card that I would buy for myself. I've taken a photograph of it and I've said to GB, if he can go into the farm shop and find a match, if he can find the same card, then he will have a treat of some sort. Maybe I'll take him out for breakfast, or he can choose the treat. The weather today is beautiful. It's not too cold either. It has been raining. This morning it was torrential rain, and I did think I'm going to have to get changed once I'm there, but I'm just in my H&M jumper dress and I'm lovely. I don't even need a coat on today. It's really, really fine weather. Let's just see if GB is going to put a thumbs up or not. He's just put a thumbs up, which means he thinks he's got the right card. We'll see. You'll have to tune in for that one in a couple of months. I mean, that is enough to feed the 5,000, isn't it? Look at this one. This is my favourite one. Do you know why? It's got a bit on the top. They must be quite heavy. Oh my God. How heavy is that? Quite heavy.
It's like your handbag.
Like my handbag. Goodness me.
I've been talking about getting out of town, or out to the mountains where I can put my anchor down. I'm gonna get out of town.
Should we get a couple?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
What, like as our dessert for tonight, maybe?
Yeah.
I'm going crazy.
So we're going to choose a box of 10, and we're going to choose 5 each. Decisions. I'm quite keen to get these Christmassy ones. GB, that walnut, hazelnut praline looks amazing. Do you know which ones you're going for?
I think so, yeah.
Like I'll never shake in earth. I'm gonna put my hands to work. I'm not afraid of the...
Do you remember mixed fruit drops? When we used to go on holiday to Hunstanton, we would always have a brand new tin of these. I didn't know you could get them anymore.
'Cause all I want is all around. I gotta get out of town.
Currently got these along our balcony. They look beautiful. Here they are $4.95 each. We've got this maroon one, and they come in all different colours. They definitely work really well in pots, but they do last all year round. My sister loves them in her garden. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly, so I say haruka, but I think it's incorrect, so sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Plants are quite tricky, aren't they, to say? How would you say this? Haruka. I think it might be haruka, but I've always called them haruka. For me, these are just the sign of autumn. You can see where we've had the rain this morning, all those raindrops. I've always loved light and shadows, and you can see here, beautiful shadow.
I'm not afraid of the edge. I'm afraid of the middle. Afraid of too much. I'm not afraid of too little.
Hi.
Hello.
I think I found it's all around.
Oh wow, they look so nice. I wasn't expecting them to wrap them up like this.
Means we can't eat them now.
No, I know. No, we can't eat them now. We bought some chocolates. I think it was 10. We chose 5 each.
Yep.
Chose 5 each, and we're going to have these for our dessert. So rather than having a dessert in a restaurant tonight, we'll probably save these until maybe after the event, because we're off to an event tonight, and then when we get back to the hotel, we can enjoy these lovely treats.
Time finds a way to get us back to the start again. To get us back to the start again. To get us back to the start. Life finds a way to bring us back where it all began. To bring us back where it all began. To bring us back where it all began. Life is beautiful. Feel alive again. To rest and feel alive again. To rest and feel.
We've arrived. We're in Bath. We've just got into our room. We managed to get in here a little bit earlier than expected, so that was really good. I'm so pleased that our room is ready. It's always nice when your room is ready after a long journey. It's a beautiful, beautiful room. I will show you around. We are staying in the Gainsborough Bath Spa hotel, which is just moments from town. So you leave the hotel and you step straight out into town, right next to the Roman baths. So it's a super place to stay for all the tourist attractions. We're staying in one of the executive suites. So we've stayed here quite a few times before, and each suite looks slightly different. As you walk through the main door, you are faced first of all with our favourite item, the coffee machine, which is great. We love a hotel with a coffee machine. So you've got this coffee bar set up and a mirror. In there's the bathroom. I will show you that. Coming through into this section, we've got the sofa area, which is super cozy. And then if you turn round like this, we have got a beautiful, huge, huge bed. It's one of those beds that you just know you're going to get a super night's sleep in. I'll be far away from GB. I'll be over this side. GB will be here, and we'll probably have a lot of space between us. So that will be really nice later on tonight. And behind this door, we've got the bathroom. TV set up there, and also we've got lovely views out of the windows of Bath. GB's counting me in. Go, thank you. Well, we have arrived, we're settled. I say settled, we're just due to unpack. GB is on the first job that he always does whenever we get to a hotel, and that is Wi-Fi codes on all devices. So he is busy doing that. This morning as we were packing, oh my goodness, well it actually started last night. So last night, it's always a mad rush. I had started to pack and there's just a few bits and pieces that I needed to get together. GB kept saying, I'll do my packing soon, I'll do my packing soon. Got to about 11:30 at night and I started hearing him rummaging around in the bedroom, but then the office. Now, if you know GB, you will know how much he loves his books. I walked through into the office and he's standing there looking up, and I just walked away thinking, I know he's going to be in there absolutely ages. So I walked away, and I'm not joking when I say around half an hour later, so talking midnight, I go back into the office, and this time he's laying on the floor on his side looking up at all the books and rummaging around. He then decided at midnight last night that he was going to sort out his bookshelves. How many books have you brought along with you?
6.
He's got 6 books with him.
I like choice.
He's just said he likes choice. He does absolutely love choice. And that is the first thing that he has done before he's unpacked. He's got his coffee shop bag ready of his 6 books, his notepad, and now we've got Wi-Fi set up. They are GB's priorities. We love Bath so much. We visit probably 3 times a year, but we were super lucky today because, didn't realise this at the time, we kept getting information on the journey that the M4 was closed at junction 18, 19 or whatever it was. So it diverted us through the Cotswolds, which we absolutely love. We love the Cotswolds. We were driving along, just singing away to classic sing-along songs, Brown Eyed Girl, Sweet Home Alabama, just having the time of our lives, sing-songing, and GB said, we'll pull in at the petrol station just to grab a bit more petrol. But what I didn't know is that he had clocked the farm shop that I had clocked just a few metres back. He said, oh, let's go to the farm shop and have just a nice look around. So we did. It's a really quaint little place. There's a coffee shop. There was lots of vintage sweets. They were getting their Christmas stock in, but we were taken by the chocolates. So we decided to grab a box of chocolates ready for our dessert tonight. It was quite tricky to choose. GB, you knew which chocolates to go for straight away, didn't you? You literally went, that one, that one, that one, that one, and they were all in a row.
About.
He doesn't mess about, no he doesn't. Where I was a little bit more, I think I'll have this one, I need to try a Christmas one. I'm really looking forward to trying those later on. So we've got a few hours before our event tonight, and I was thinking that we may use the spa, but we'll probably do that tomorrow, just because once you've got your hair wet, it takes time to, style it again. I've already styled it once today. So I think we're going to go into town, have a little mooch around, maybe do a little bit of shopping, pop into a coffee shop, decaf because it's the afternoon, pop into a coffee shop, grab a cocktail somewhere. We're quite flexible when we go away. We don't really make any set plans. So we've been given some tickets to go and see some TV presenters of a show that we really enjoy, like a renovation show. So that's over at the Forum. We don't know how far it is from the hotel yet, but we'll find a local bar or something, grab a few drinks and then go to the event. And then we've got tomorrow for ourselves, and then we're going to go out for a nice meal tomorrow. And then we're home on Monday. So there's lots of things to show you in Bath. Have you ever visited? Where are your favourite places? We always love recommendations. So if you're local to Bath or you visit and you love certain places, please do share them with us. Next time we come, we could try out some new places. If you love Bath, there's Visit Bath and also Betsy in Bath. I will link them both in the description. They both really celebrate the local community. They talk about restaurants, where to go basically. So they are 2 good Instagram pages if you want more information. So I don't know whether to get changed now, ready for the evening, and then if we're out, we're out. We're going to be out, or whether we go out now for a coffee, you have some time with your books, I'll have a little mooch around, come back and get changed for the evening. Have you got any preference? He's already tested the bed out. He's laying on it now on his side just to make sure that it is comfortable.
You'll probably need a taxi to my side of the bed.
Do need a taxi to your side of the bed, it's great. Whilst we decide what we're going to do, there's something I want to show you. So these are the chocolates that we're going to be having later. This is my Valentine's Day card. And this is GB's Valentine's Day card. To be honest, I'd completely forgot about them. When I walked through earlier, I saw them on the side. I thought, oh God, yeah, the Valentine's Day cards. Will we get round to actually opening them? And will the words inside still mean the same thing? What do you think, GB? Do you think the words... I can't remember what's in my card. I literally don't know the card that I've bought you.
Well, it's so small, I'm not surprised.
We have a competition on who's got the biggest card as well.
I always buy the biggest and best cards.
GB thinks he always buys the biggest and the best cards. I always say that the smaller cards are sometimes...
Cheaper.
No, they're not. Actually, the smaller cards are sometimes more expensive, aren't they?
No.
Yes, they are. They are sometimes...
It's a small thought.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all.
Has it got a fat check inside?
No, no. Will we get round to opening these cards, or will they be going home with us? A friend of mine said, why don't you just save them for next February and then you won't even have to think about it. You've already got your card for next year. But I don't know why we didn't get round to it in February, but it's sort of become like a stand-in joke now that they just come with us, and I'm wondering if they'll just be with us for the rest of our lives unopened. Do tell me, does anybody else's other half do this? GB has been in the hotel now, what, 20 minutes? This is the first thing that he does. That's a lie. the first thing that he does, bathroom, tech,
Yeah.
and your books.
Yeah.
Then it's making sure the bed's okay.
Yeah. Why don't you join me?
Yeah, I agree. The bed is actually quite nice. Right, I don't think we should lay here much longer. Are we getting changed to go out? Right, ready? 1,
1.1.
2.
1.2.
I'm so rubbish at maths.
That's not maths, that's just listening.
Right, ready?
Do you know what? I've managed to get through life without having to actually count my way out of the bed.
Smoked salmon. Oh, I like that. Beetroot cheese. That looks good. We decided to have a little brunch lunch, which was very nice indeed. The weather is glorious. If I come out here, you'll be able to see the sun. Sun has not stopped shining from around midday, I would say. As I was getting ready to head out from the hotel, I did have the news on and I heard that we've got a storm coming. Fingers crossed that we don't get it too bad tomorrow. Although, to be honest, tomorrow is Sunday. We're going for a long walk, hopefully, maybe going for a pub lunch, keeping it cosy. We are going out for dinner tomorrow night, actually. Wait to show you my outfits. I've got 3 vintage outfits to choose from over the next couple of days, including vintage Liberty, vintage Laura Ashley, and then a Marion Donaldson dress. And I'm just not sure what I'm going to be wearing on which night, but we can work that out as I'm getting ready for those events. I'm just standing outside of Primark at the moment. GB has gone over to a coffee shop. Of course, he's got his pile of books and his notepad. He was quite keen just to have a little bit of him time before we go out this evening. So I'm going to pop into Primark. Well, I don't know where the time's gone. I've come outside and it's dark. Anyway, I did pick up a few bits. I'll show you those Primark bits in the next vlog, so that will be on Wednesday. I'm about to walk back now to the hotel because it's gone 5:30 and we need to be at the place for 7:30. I was hoping to do something with my hair tonight, but I'm not sure that I'll get an opportunity to, unfortunately. We'll see. Managed to find my way back after 4 flights of stairs. It was quite nice actually on the way because I could see the rooms that we'd stayed in before. Do excuse what I look like. I'm just gonna get a quick shower, wash, take my makeup off. I've popped my dresses up. So these are the 2 dresses. They're both Liberty. This one here is Marion Donaldson. This is a Liberty London. On the Wednesday vlog, you'd have heard me say that I was keen to wear this one, because I felt like it went with the vintage Laura Ashley cashmere coat that I brought with me. Now I'm thinking this dress with a beige MAC. Oh, I really don't know. Let me go and get the coat. This is my vintage Laura Ashley A-line pure wool and cashmere coat. And I was thinking brown coat, green dress. Yeah, when I put them together, I really feel like that is perfect for autumn. There's this vintage Liberty dress, and this one always feels nice when it's on. It's got this velvet collar that I said and velvet cuffs. It's a difficult one. We're going to an event where the hosts are into vintage style. They're quite unique, And I feel like this dress sort of fits in with their theme. I think it's probably best that I just get a move on, start getting ready, and then I can either choose this dress or the Marion Donaldson dress. They're both beautiful, so I know that I'll feel nice in both of them. This is why we love this hotel. We love it for many, many reasons, but the extra details that they go to here, like the little lavender bags on the hangers. Do you mind grabbing my hairspray out my suitcase? Please. I am organised, I've got you. It's on the right hand side of my suitcase. So I've decided on this dress. I did and ah, but I just feel like this is far more sort of comfortable and relaxed for what we're doing. So this is the dress. I'm going to put it with my MAC. I feel like the brown coat's just a bit too heavy with this dress. Yeah, I feel just a little bit more relaxed in this MAC in comparison to the Laura Ashley coat. Let's get the shoes and see what they look like. I always have a nude pair of shoes. I feel like they go with everything. Perfect. Great.
I hope my eyes are always miles down the road. We must be moving faster than we know. And we know. Goodbye. I've always had a problem with goodbyes. I wipe away the pain before it dries. Before it's dry.
You probably feel a lot better for that, don't you? Quite right, boy.
Where are my socks? Where are my socks? Ah, there they are. Good morning and happy Sunday. Hope you're all having a good weekend. We're in the hotel room. It's mid-morning and you can hear the Abbey bells ringing for church. The Abbey is about a 2-3 minute walk away and we can see it from the window. And that was so nice just to hear the bells this morning. We ended up having a really good evening. The event was great. Lots of question and answers to the presenters that we went to watch. So that was fantastic. We got home, had a little bit of a picnic in bed. We put Challenge on the telly, just got cozy, ended up watching Bullseye. There was The Chase as well. So yeah, if you're in the UK, you all know of those game shows, but if you're not in the UK, they're just vintage British game shows that we ended up watching. What we realised that we like about Bullseye is the game show is okay, but it's not that bit. It's looking at the prizes that they may win at the end. Saying about the prizes that were on a microwave, and I said the mini TV. He's trying to remember. Video recorder, that's right. Really big.
Patio set.
Yeah, plastic patio set with the vintage umbrella. What else was? Oh, I know. There was a child's plastic tricycle. What was the car that they could win? It was like a
Peugeot 206.
a Peugeot 206, but from, it must have been 19. Yeah, I was just going to say about 1992. GB's just said 1990, so it looked really vintage. And actually, I was just saying, GB, I think that's the reason why we like watching Bullseye. It's nostalgic, but also looking at those prizes at the end. I mean, honestly, we are getting ready to go for an autumn walk, hopefully down by the canal. We're going to wrap up ready because it is drizzling outside. I did hear on the news yesterday that there may be a little bit of a storm. It doesn't look like that at the moment, but it is raining, which makes me so happy. So I'm going to grab my raincoat, put on my cosy socks and my boots. We may stop for some breakfast on the way and we'll take you with us. Lovely and sunny now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm so pleased. We came out just at the right time. We are currently down by the river. It's beautiful. Just take a look around. The sun is now shining. It's actually in my eyes. We've had complete downpour this morning. Perfect timing. We were out for breakfast, had 2 lovely coffees in the Green Rocket. The Green Rocket is a vegan coffee place, breakfast, brunch. They also do fine wines and things like that. If we go to a vegan place, I tend to have my normal cappuccino, but I'll always ask for oat milk, which is really nice. Have to say, if you are ever somewhere and you're not sure what milk to go for, Oat milk does the same sort of frothing on a cappuccino. I'm doing a big leap. A few years ago, we came away with our friends to Bath. I don't know if it was for a Christmas market. No, it wasn't. It was in the summertime, that's right. And they said about this canal walk. I'm going to move you this side so you can see a little bit more of this absolutely beautiful river. Beautiful autumn scenes today. We've noticed that some of the trees have actually lost their leaves. Gorgeous tree just up here. So pleased that we stopped for our coffee and we popped into the apple shop whilst it was absolutely pouring outside. I'm so pleased we did that because now it's absolutely glorious. This walk is part of our routine when we visit Bath. It's the time where we're sort of away from the city, away from city life. We're able to just talk and enjoy the surroundings. My eyes keep going everywhere because there's so much to look at down here. Bath is one of those places that looks every single season. It's a great city break for those who love a little bit of city life, maybe a little bit of shopping, a little bit of culture. Also, it's a place where you can appreciate the seasons around you. There's lots to look at every time of the year. It's a place for us that brings back a lot of memories. We've been here now every year since we've been together, maybe 3 visits a year. They do an amazing Christmas market. I don't know if we'll come to the Christmas market this year because we were here last year, so we tend to try and mix it up, not make it too samey. We love Bath for Christmas markets. We also really love York. We always say that if we was to have more properties, we'd like one in York, one in Bath, one in Stamford. Stamford is a little bit like a Bath and a York. Absolutely beautiful. We're now on 2 p.m. We don't know where the weekend's going. We've had a little chat because we may ask if we can stay another night. Almost think, I just don't want it to end. GB is off next week. I can be flexible with my work, so why not stay for another night? Fingers crossed we can stay another night. I think the problem's going to be if they've got room in the hotel, but hopefully they have. Just up here is the other hotel that we stay at. This is the McDonald's Spa Hotel. So there's 2 places that we stay. We either stay up here. This is the McDonald's Bath Spa Hotel, or we will stay at the Gainsborough Bath Spa. What we like about staying at this hotel is they have got an amazing spa. So they've got this beautiful garden around me here. This looks stunning all year round. If this is where you wanted to stay at the McDonald's Spa Hotel, there's a little bit of a walk in. You would go along Great Pulteney Street, but we love staying here because there's a walk through the park to get to Great Pulteney Street and then into the city. You may know already that if you're Bridgerton fans, a lot of Bridgerton was filmed in Bath, including the Holborn Museum, which is the park that we're going to go through. The hotel's behind me. So this is the McDonald's Bath Spa. So we've got the main steps. We quite often stay in one of the rooms either on the 2nd floor or the 3rd floor up. We've also stayed in one of the suites, which is around this area here. The first time that we came to Bath, we stayed here, and in the evening you can sort of see down into the dip. In the morning, on our very first morning that we stayed, it was probably springtime. I think it was around April, May. And we woke up in the morning and opened the curtains and there was 5 or 6 hot air balloons up over the city. That's when we fell in love with this gorgeous, gorgeous city. DB's in the park this way. This is where the Holborn Museum is, as I mentioned, at the front of Bridgerton. So let's go and catch up with him. There's some beautiful bridges, beautiful land, looks stunning in the spring. I don't know if we've ever been in the autumn before. Let's go and see what the park looks like this time of year. Does anybody recognise this very famous building from a popular Netflix series? The doors along Great Pulteney Street are just so dreamy. I love looking at front doors. I'm definitely a door person. Do you love looking for doors as well? And I always think about how good would a wreath look on the door? Well, we have just finished the most amazing roast dinner, had an espresso martini, and now we are down at the Royal Crescent at sunset. And if you ever visit Bath, I would recommend that this is the time to come. If you're outside of the UK and you ever visit England, please put Bath on your to-do list. You will not regret it. It is the most beautiful city. Sunset is the time to be down here. It's quiet, the sun is shining on the crescent. As always, plans change when you go away. We were supposed to go for a long walk, head back to the hotel, go to the spa and then go out for dinner tonight. The views here in the autumn are wonderful.
Epic.
It really is epic. That is absolutely the right words. Epic.
Finds a way to get us back to the start again. To get us back to the start again. To get us back to the start.
Looks beautiful.
Life finds a way to bring us back where it all began. To bring us back where it all began. To bring us back where it all began. Life is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I hide away to rest and feel alive again. To rest and feel alive again. To rest and feel alive. Forget all the noise. We can just let it fade away. We can just let it fade away. We can just let it fade away. Life is beautiful, beautiful.
I'm still in my coat. We've just walked back through the door. We've come in to the room looking lovely. Another reason why we love the hotel is they turn down your beds and then look what you get on your little bed. So we had this last night and tonight. You get given a little Elemis pillow spray and an Elemis lip balm. We had the same last night. They just look after you so well in this hotel. We did stop off at reception on the way here and just checked availability for tomorrow. Unfortunately, room 410 is not available, but we do have a very similar room to go to tomorrow. So we're going to sort of get our bags packed. We will leave them in the room, let them know as we go out for the day. And then when we arrive later on, they'll be in our new room. So we're going to stay. Tomorrow is completely unplanned. We're just going to see where the day takes us. I am so glad that we decided today that we'll stay another night because we've travelled here. It just made sense. It's now 7:30, 8:45. We're in for the evening. Could not be happier that we're in for the evening. I feel quite tired, but I am going to go down to the spa. The spa here is fantastic. So they've got a walk-in bath area where you've got like the back massages. Then they have these hot baths in different rooms of different temperatures. They do have a sauna, they have a steam room, they have a cold room, I believe. When I go down to the spa here, I tend to stay in either the hot baths in the separate rooms, or I stay in the main bath area where the jacuzzi bit is. We might watch some more challenge this evening. We are fully fed and watered. We only had one espresso martini, which was very, very good of us. Probably going to be wired because we had that around 4 p.m. and I've had a lot of coffee today. So it's probably going to be one of those late nights.
Come on then, crack on.
What do you mean, crack on?
Well,
Get a move on, basically. I'm still chit-chatting away. He's just looking forward to me going down to the spa so that he can have 5 minutes peace. I have not stopped talking. Don't rush back, he's saying. I have not stopped talking all day today. I actually feel like I'm all talked out, to be quite honest with you. Coffee. Welcome. Nothing like coffee in the morning, is there? Huh? Why, what? Theatre Royal, that's where we went for the pantomime, and then had that drink early on and ended up watching the pantomime after a few cocktails nearly on the front row at the matinee performance. And then the cast came up to us at the end and said you two had a good time. Never needed the loo so quickly. That went straight through me, that alcohol. It's now Monday morning. We're in a little bit of a rush. It's 10 a.m, but we're packing up our bits and pieces. We're going to leave those in the room, and then we believe that they're being moved to another room because we are staying another night, which is great. There's no real plans today. I do have a bit of work to do, so we'll probably find a coffee shop somewhere and crack on. Oh, sorry, hopefully you're not in there. GB's just getting changed over there. I hope you didn't get a little glimpse of him. So I will just...
Not that lucky.
I'll just repeat what I've said just in case. You saw him putting on his socks. He pulls his socks right up to his knees. Like to keep warm, don't you, love?
I do. At my age, my knees get cold.
We haven't got particular plans today because the original plan was to drive home. So today is ours. We'll see where the day takes us. We'll probably go out for a little bit of lunch. We're going to have a cosy night in tonight. Probably go down to the spa again. I'm trying to say to GB it would be worth him going down, you know, get a little bit of massage on his back there.
I haven't got swimming trunks.
Oh, did you not bring them in the end?
No. I'll have to have a break from you.
What's hilarious is we're at a spa. He's remembered, how many books did you bring? 5, 6? He's remembered 6 books, but not remembered his swimming trunks. So I think that means that you'll probably be staying back here reading, hey?
Oh no! Oh, I'm going to have a break from you for... Oh no! What will I do? I'll miss you.
Yeah, I'm sure. So we're going to get a move on, and then we're going out. We're going to do a little bit of work and just see where the day takes us today.
When you slow it down,
That is so good. Well, we are out and about now. It's a bit later on. We've been to one of our favourite cafes this morning, a cafe that was recommended to me by one of my friends. I had the most amazing pancakes this morning. Apple crumble pancakes. I mean, this time of year you can't ask for anything better than apple crumble pancakes. I'm currently in town. I've done a little bit of work already. I did pop into H&M. You may know from my previous vlog, I'm just crunching through leaves if you can hear them. I tried on some jumper dresses and I was keen to find one in a smaller size, but unfortunately both H&M's here do not have that jumper dress. They're completely sold out, so I'm a bit gutted about that, but it's fine. It's not like I really need another jumper dress. GB is currently over in one of our favourite coffee shops called, what is it called? Oh, Society Cafe. He's over in Society Cafe. I'm just going around the charity shops, haven't found anything yet. I did find something yesterday. I will share that with you in my Wednesday vlog. Something really, really beautiful out on our walk yesterday. Just look around, look at this tree. Isn't that amazing? Look, all those leaves. It's just so beautiful behind me. Let me come out here and I'll turn it round so you can get a full view. It's just gorgeous. We came down here last night and all of this area was lit up. You've got somebody over here making sure that the leaves are away from the path. Just gorgeous, isn't it? this here, this is our hotel. We've now swapped rooms. The Gainsborough Bath Spa. We're looking for room 303. Let's go and see what our new room's like, shall we? Hiya. I'm going up the stairs. If I'm on my own, I'll always go up the stairs. So this is floor 1. We were on floor 4. I'm out of breath. We are going into another executive suite that will look slightly different. Though we were told last night that room 410 is their best executive suite. So if you ever come here, remember 410, ask for that room. It's the best room of the executive suites. Oh, let's get up these stairs. We have stayed there before. That's room 305. Room 303. Wrong way. Of course it's the wrong way. So, sit here. 303. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, this is very nice. Right. So this is the first time I've been in here. I'm just going to drop my bag down. Oh, it's lovely. So as you enter the room, there's the corridor. And then if you go straight ahead, you've got the bathroom. And you've got your coffee maker machine. In the last room, we had complimentary drinks. And we've got some here as well. Great. Then there's some steps. And into the room. Oh, it's lovely. I'm just going to turn off the radio. So every time you enter a room here, they always have classic FM on. I think we'll be quite comfortable here for another night. Something happened this morning that I've not told you about. We checked out of our previous room. This room was ready, so our bags were moved straight away. But GB and I said, well, we might as well just take a few bits back to the car, just because why not? We were going into town anyway. I just thought I'd take my vintage Laura Ashley coat that I've not worn, my vintage dresses that I've already worn, and just a few bits and bobs that we no longer need, like shopping and things like that. Really pleased that we did that, because we got back to the car and the front tyre was flat. I have witnessed GB change a tyre today. And ladies, I can tell you, it is the hottest thing I think I've ever seen. If you know GB, you will know he is very tech-based. He tends to stick with the geeky jobs. To see GB just open the boot and just start taking the tyre out of the boot and jack the car up in the middle of the multi-storey car park, I was a bit like, oh my God, wow, GB, I'm impressed. We've been together for 12 and a half years. I never knew you could change a tyre. We've never needed to do it before. It was hot, ladies. I can't lie. It was hot. I was quite impressed. So he was getting on with it and he said, we need to clear the boot. If you could clear the boot, and then if you could find the locking nut, that would be great. Anyone know what a locking nut is? Should I know what a locking nut is? So he said it'd be in the glove compartment. So I pulled out the handbook and it wasn't in there. I said, this is the only thing that's in the glove compartment, anything to do with the car. So he said, well, there's got to be a locking nut, because if there's no locking nut, we won't be able to get the tyre off the car, because the locking nut is for this tyre. I did begin to panic a little bit, because we are not close to home. We don't know the area that well. We don't know where any car places are. I kept looking, and he's in the front glove box and looking in the armrest in the middle of the seats. Couldn't find it anywhere. Anyway, we did manage to find it. There's like a hidden compartment in the boot, and it was in there, thankfully. We had a little bit of a stressful time, but all was okay. GB was getting on with the tyre. I was walking up and down in the multi-storey car park, making sure that the censored lights were on so he could see what he was doing. But I did say, thank goodness we're not on the motorway. We didn't have a blowout. You know, we're safe. It's not raining. It's not noisy. So yeah. So all is good. We handled it quite well. Ladies, how many of you know how to change a car tyre? Is it normal that I don't know? Or should I know? After I've managed to get some work done a lot later on, we will head out just for a little bite to eat, a little walk around, and then come back and chill out this evening. I think I probably will head down to the spa. I did bring 2 swimming costumes, one's wet, one's dry, so I will probably nip down there again tonight, make the most of it whilst I'm here, because it was really nice down there last night. Another day in Bath, an unexpected day today. It's Tuesday morning. So yesterday evening we strolled into town, we found somewhere nice to eat, had a nice glass of wine and came back to the hotel room for a cosy night in. We'd realised that our bodies had walked so many steps over the last few days. Our bodies just needed that little bit of a relax yesterday evening, so that was really nice just to stay in and make the most of the hotel. We're running around now, due to check out. We're probably going to the city for a little bit of breakfast before making our journey back home. I know, you always do like to leave it.
But I like them to come in and go, oh, actually it's not as bad as normal.
Oh,
It's not as bad as...
that is very nice. Okay. Very nice and quiet. Do we just find our own place, I wonder? I can't remember. I think we just find our own place, don't we? Okay, thank you. I'm just thinking there, yeah, if that's all right. Well, it's a good time for us to say goodbye. We really hope that you've enjoyed our Bath vlog and we will see you all again on Wednesday. Take care, bye.